So this is day 2 of the finals. I want to make sure I have issues with my network with regards to this. It's good so far. Um, so what I've learned in training is first things first. Check your line of sight. You can increase and make your line of sight color full red, full green, or full blue. I go full blue so I can actually see it more. White seems to contradict the existence of white seems to contradict the existence of your sight, so you can't see it that much. And red seemed to also do the same thing as well. So I went full blue. So I was at a 3 with regards to the game in total. So based on combat, I would say I give it 3 points. I did deduct a point for the fact that there's a countdown with regards to tutorial yesterday. Um, so I don't like that at all. But I give it 3 points with regards to combat. Recoil of weapons today. Um, uh, Movement, speed is decent. Interacting with objects is good. It's good. It's pretty fast. Um, so yeah, movement speed is 1. Interacting with objects is pretty fast and accurate and good. And um, and also the speed of using your different perks is also good. And I did notice for this, like if you turn to the left or turn to the right, it could knock it off balance, and you will have to do it again. In heated situations, that might be an issue. So let's see my sound settings. Yeah. So I'm going to go into practice, and I'll see how the combat practice works out. I test out all weapons so far. Shotgun is not so good. Um, Reasons why. If your enemy's at a distance, this is not a distance weapon, so it should be obvious that the grouping is going to be all over the damn place. At close range, it's going to be good. But I've also learned at close range, if you're shitty at aiming, it doesn't matter if you're close range, you're close to distance with your enemy, you can still miss. You would have to see. You would have to be extremely close to your enemy and then shoot the object. So it doesn't matter if you're at a distance with the shotgun. The grouping is going to be all over the place if you're at a distance because it's a shotgun. But it doesn't matter if you're at close range with a shotgun when the grouping is close, because if you're shitty at aiming and you're close to the distance with your enemy, see, you're moving left to right. In combat situations, you won't be standing in front of your enemy and then you fire off. You'll be moving around your enemy to try to get that fire off, like this. That won't work. So the shotgun is not preferred weapon for both close or long range unless you're really good or you're using a PC. Another weapon that's not very good for close range but is good for long range is a sniper. Obviously, it's meant for sniping. Why I say close range is not good? Because by the time you get off your next round at close range when the enemy is in front of you, he'll finish you off and run off to the next person because the time it takes for you to shoot is delay. a long delay for sniper rifles. Plus, if this situation is something that applies to combat, you only are allowed to have in your primaries this, and these are your reserves. And if you choose what weapons to use, you can only pick one. So it's not like you could press another button and switch between weapons. You only allow one weapon per. It's not really a good idea to have your sniper rifle as your primary when someone's closing the gap. That's like asking to get your ass kicked. So unless you're staying at a distance and running for your life from your enemies all the damn time, I wouldn't pick this for close or for long range. What I've went with regards to this game is I went with either the one, the default that they give to you, which is this one, where you can control the grouping at least if it's all over the place by holding the weapon. So you can control the grouping of the recoil and the spread for its distance. Because if you don't control the weapon and you aim down sight and just aim, this is what happens. It goes all the way up and down. At least you can control it being in the center. And when you're close, it's even better. And when you're fighting against targets, you can at least do that. And you could also do something like this, which is a good thing. So you have the options to press this button, your weapon wheel, while you're running, and while you're sliding, and while you jump up in the air. Switch to your grenade.
Using a flashbang. Brightening things up.
And then switch back to your weapon. And then you have something like your grappling hook. And then you switch to this. But there's a cooldown time for each of the different type of grenades. This is set off for your grenades. Throw this. Switch to your weapons. You hear the sound for your grapple. Switch back to your breach. Set off your breach by pressing the button. See? So switch your weapon. Let's say the flashbang isn't the flashbang. Let's say the flashbang is breach. I throw it, then I switch back to the weapons. Cap up of fuels. Enemy run within the area. Press the button. Boom. Switch back. The bad part is you would have to open the weapon wheel to switch back to your weapons all the time, as well as switch between your different type of grenades. When you're running for your life, that might not be a good idea unless you're trying to get away from the enemy, which you're
creating a smoke screen.
That's where it go. You throw another one.
Throwing smoke grenade.
I'm running for my life, Mom. Ah! They're trying to kill me. I'm running for my life. Set off my grenades. I'm throwing everything I possibly can.
Charge deployed.
So the grenades work as good when you're trying to run for your life or trying to kill right away. That's the only good thing I could say about that. Weapons work pretty good. Now, every time you hear that little sound, that that is making, that's the recharge period of your grappling hook. As you notice, your grappling hook is energizing. The cooldown is going up. The cooldown rate is pretty good. So as of right now, I'm at a 3.3 with regards to the game, but the cooldown rate is pretty decent in the game, so now I'm at a 3.4 for the game. Traversal in the game is good, so now I'm at a 3.5 because you could use different things to traverse. You could use grappling hook to traverse. You could hold on it. You could hold on it for a long time. You could attach your grappling hook to it, or you could hold on things for a long time.
Ready to detonate.
Enemies ahead. Enemies ahead.
Throwing smoke.
Smoke. Throwing grenade. sliding. Now
Using a
these,
flashbang.
that's the flash. Run for your life, mom. Alright, these are the different types. Goo, toxic, this. Hold your horses. I like goo because goo does this. He can't shoot you now. He has to shoot through the goo. I'm here. There. Toxic. There you go. So, fast kills, toxic, goo, protect yourself or stop the enemy from chasing you. There was a bug there for a minute. Just for a millisecond. I got stuck there. Alright, so toxic is very toxic. So far, the best weapons is the standard that they give to you and the rifle. I would go with rifle because the rifle grouping, aim down sights, it's semi-automatic. You can control the grouping, plus you can aim exactly where you want to aim. Let go when you want to let go.
Come over here. Over there. Let's go.
Oh yeah, I forgot 3.6. Ping,
Go
could turn
there.
ping on and ping off. Ping
On
on,
me.
ping
Come on.
off.
On me. Come on. Come over here.
3.6. Most games will have the ping on, but they don't have the ability to take the ping off, which is annoying as hell in combat and confusing to people. So yeah, so far everything's good. I haven't gotten into combat yet. I was just checking out what works. I prefer the blue so I can see exactly where my reticle is.
Flashy, flashy. Smoke grenade out. Stand clear. Brightening things up. Flashy, flashy. Gray cloud out. Preparing explosives.
So far I like the combat, so it's time to go into battle. Let's put the semi-automatic works, the default weapon works. The weird part, this is why I'm still keeping it in the 3.8, is that your reserve weapons are only used when you run out. You can't switch between what you want. They're only used as reserve when you run out of weapons. See, if I was to switch, make my reserve my primaries, and say I want my throwing knives to be my primaries. So now my throwing knives are my primaries and my rifles my secondaries. They have their little delay in animation, which does a lot of damage. Press R2 to do a lot of damage real quick. There. Or you could just press 1, 2, 3, light damage. It really is up to you, but when you're moving in a heated situation, I prefer shooting weapons to be honest with you. That's pretty damn good though. So I would say that it doesn't really make sense to just give you one weapon type. Maybe in combat you'll be able to switch back and forth between your reserve and your main weapon because this is training. But so far, not a fan of just using one weapon in mission. Should be able to switch between your pistol in your primary or your melee in your primary. So I'll go into combat and see how this works. Not sure if I like how everything is playing out, but whatever I have on my character, that's what I'm going to use. Well, let me not talk. Let me pick what I want to pick. Well, maybe it doesn't even give me the rifle. Maybe in training it just gave me what I got. My equipment. Okay, so these are my equipment. I could choose between a sniper rifle or this. Obviously I picked this. They're both here. They're both my... Okay, so that was training. You can switch between two weapons. Or maybe, I don't even know. I haven't even done combat yet. And then you have you have incendiary grenades. So let's see how this works. Let's play a quick play. And not a tournament, definitely. Not ready for tournament. I'll do a quick play and see how it goes. Quick cash, bank it, solo bank it. Let's see. 1 versus all, 12 contestants, unlimited respawn credits. Okay. Single match, 3v3, v3, v3. Okay, so it's basically every man for himself. Well, plus 3v3, v3, v3. Okay, so it's basically 3 versus 3. 3 versus 3. And when it comes down to the last 3, it switched from them being on your side to them now being your enemies. Jesus. Okay. And then there's 3v3, v3. 3 different squads all trying to kill each other. Oh, that's what it is. It's 3 different squads all trying to kill each other. You got 3 people on 3 different teams trying to kill each other. Here you have 4 people on 4 different teams. 3 people on 4 different teams trying to kill each other. And here's 1 person against every damn person. Yeah, I like that. That's me. Me versus the whole damn world. That's my jam. This means me versus dying to 12 different people who are better than me. Well, I'm praying that none of them actually paid attention to the tutorial, which probably half of them haven't and the other half have. I could see myself running for my life like a chicken. Oh, here's another thing that might take points away from. How long would it take for me to get a game connection? To find someone? How long would that take? Would I have to wait here all day to connect to someone in combat? So far that was pretty fast. Let's do this. First thing I want to pull out is my grenades. Wait, it actually gives you the option to choose what weapon you want to use. Really? Six, 5, 4, 3. Smoke. Well, too late. Let's go.
With no teammates
Flash.
to watch their backs in this match, our contestants must outwit and outplay each other. They'll need to seize coins from vaults or from eliminated rivals and then bank them.
That's right, and each elimination is a payday in this game.
Using a flashbang.
Are you seeing this, Scotty? Our first elimination. This could set the pace for the rest of the match.
This might get crazier than I expected. A contestant just opened a vault.
Where's my vault? Where's my vault? Is there any vault here?
Throwing a flashbang!
Oh, maybe it's not a good idea to do that. Already starting off bad.
It's all about the steady gains. Another small deposit made.
Tossing a flashbang!
A vault has been opened.
God damn it, they're opening vaults crazy. But how do I know what...
Great weapon! Placing an explosive!
Ooh! Explosives are finicky, especially when you're, like I said, when you're dealing with
A contestant just opened a vault.
people moving. No one's gonna wait for your explosive. Be like, kiss my ass with your explosive.
A contestant is rolling in the dough. Holding that much cash is impressive, but it paints a big target on their back.
Vault open. Time to grab that cash. A contestant just opened a vault. That's more coins added to the match. We might need a bigger bank. A contestant just made a jaw-dropping deposit of coins. More coins were just added to the match as a fresh vault has been opened.
We have a high-value target out there, folks. A contestant is carrying around many, many coins.
Somebody just emptied their pockets. Coins banked. A contestant has just made a staggering deposit. Stupendous! A vault has been opened again, and the riches inside are now up for grabs.
We have an event coming up in the arena, and our contestants will probably need to approach things a bit differently out there. That's right. We're making the arena Percy's playground. Our contestants are now titans of destruction.
That vault contained a fortune. Now we're nearing the end of the match for sure.
A contestant is really playing with fire out there. And for a change, I mean this figuratively. Carrying around that many coins is bound to put a target on one's back.
Vault opened. That's a sizable amount of cash added to the mix.
A contestant is on the verge of clinching this match. Every deposit they make could change or end the game.
A lot of cash just dropped out of that vault. That could be a real game changer.
Well, I can see that one contestant has a really long
I am
rabbit trail
interested
out
in
there. They'd better
if there's like
deposit
a
those
stim
riches
boost or
lickety-split.
something in order to gain your health back or something.
Boom! One contender just locked in some earnings. Good job!
I hear someone.
Yowza! That's a contestant eliminated and a sudden coin bonanza for the rest.
One of our contestants is loaded with coins. The question is, can they make a deposit before they're taken out?
Oh yeah, let's get to them. See where these
A
people
contestant just opened a vault and found a fortune inside.
are. How are these people finding the damn vaults?
A coin-rich contestant just got shown the exit.
One of our contestants is playing a dangerous game right now. In Bank It, having deep pockets might get you chased down.
Coins scattering absolutely everywhere after that elimination. Wow!
Mega damage has finished. I hope that satisfied our fans' calls for amped up action.
That vault was packed to the brim. Someone is about to get rich. Not a stale moment yet, and we just passed the midway point of this bout. We have a champion. And with a solo win, they've truly stolen the spotlight in the
Good to go, man. Good to go.
Congratulations to our rising star.
Congratulations to the rising star. Congratulations to last place Mag Heat. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's me, contestant last place. Well, it's a good thing. I like a game that allows your characters to hide their names, because you don't want people to know that who you are, what streamer you are doing this. So a game that allows you to hide your actually name is a good thing, so no one can see who you are. I like that. Well, how would I know if this is me or not if everyone's named contestants, especially if they're on the PlayStation? Oh, this is me. This is me. The one that's highlighted is me. I'm 8th. Well, I'm not last place. But I didn't do anything other than... Okay, so I guess if I do an activity, it's considered me actually doing something. So these people got in the mission, but they didn't do anything. Probably just stood there. Or wander around. These are the guys that actually were putting the work in. Cashing in. Well, let's cash in. Let's go. Quick cash. One more quick cash. So far, I like it. It's enjoyable. It's not to that level of Fortnite or Apex yet, but I like the idea of it, that it's a contest to see who can move. The grapple hook is I like. It's very much what was it, the game that just came out, First Descendant is good. First Descendant, I like the grapple hook. It very much reminds me of Doom as well. I'm not sure switching to your throwing grenades, your weapon wield, and switching back to weapons is a good idea. I believe it's a good idea to go into weapon wield to sort what you're going to use, pick what you're going to use, and then move left and right with your left and right switch in order to pick the grenade type, and then throw the grenade with the standard. But then that has to do with configuring your controller. So let's try this again. This is my first one, and I got 8th place for probably doing medium damage. So this person's on my side. Okay. Sure. What does L?
Right.
Okay,
The
yeah,
big
yeah.
splash.
That person is a medium.
The Vogues.
Let's go.
And finally, the powerhouses.
Powerhouses.
Let's go, everybody.
Oh, she's a big girl. Okay.
It's
Well, I'm
of
new
course
to the
fuel
game,
frenzy
so-
and quick cash. The first team to grab enough cash will win.
Ready, set, chase that cash, just like Scotty said.
Okay, so that must be the cash over there.
우승자 여러분, 서울에 오신 것을 환영합니다. 이 경기는 너무나 FIFA 홈스테이션 속에 의지하는 선수다.
I don't like the fact that I don't like that. Don't like that at all. If I'm aiming for the top to grapple for the top, it should put me all the way to the top.
The Vogues are trying to leave their mark. They're unlocking Vault 1.
Contestants must be getting to know each other's strengths and weaknesses because
Oh,
it's
okay.
first elimination.
Okay.
It's a test of
Smart
nerves and
asses.
skill from here.
Okay, smartasses. What the hell? Oh, okay, I thought that was me for a moment there. Oh, they were clever. They were waiting for someone to show up and then shoot them. I like that. Good, at least I know I'm fighting people who have brains. That's my person. That's with me, the blue one. Okay. This damn thing has low range. What the fuck? This is dumb as shit. Come on, man. At least give me some double jump with Warframe or something. Like, I could grapple onto the sides and then stick onto the wall and then do something. That's dumb as balls.
The match is starting to heat up as the Vogues have started our first cash out.
Folks, huh?
The Vogues are strutting back into contention with a comeback.
Oh, okay. My person needs healing.
Being a
Okay.
single elimination away from a team wipe is nerve-wracking, but I'm sure the powerhouses know how to deal with it.
Fuck! See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? God damn you! The time it takes for you to switch between grenade with your L1 to go into your weapon wheel and get your grenade is dumb as fuck. Who decided to do something like that? That's dumb as balls, because then you do this,
Engaging.
so you will have to have your grenade. You have to have your frag in hand at the same time, rather than just have it there, throw it while you're still capping, and then go into it when you need it. It's not exactly the smartest route to go with regards to
Flashy, flashy.
Complete team wipe for the Vogues.
It seems they've been left in the clearance
hell is
rack
this?
time.
Okay.
That's not.
At the finals,
Sorry, man, I'm
our
enjoying
contestants
this.
Need to be prepared for anything. Let's see which team is best equipped to deal with our upcoming event.
Great move there by the Big Splash, stealing that cash out.
Aggressive and impressive.
Sorry, it's this mic on. It's loud as fuck. It's why I don't have my headset on. It's because
Powerhouses
people
have
have
tapped into
horrible
their
mics in
inner
this game.
strength to stage a fantastic
Yeah, I know.
comeback.
Ah, man, I don't like
Let's go.
Fortnite. Oh, yeah, my characters.
Yo, shut your bitch ass up.
The Big Splash land the first next cash out.
This ain't Fortnite, man. You don't need to talk shit.
A bit of virtual catastrophe for the Vogues. Team wiped.
Scotty, there'll need to be more votes.
This game turned out to be like Fortnite. I'll be out faster than I'm in.
My bad, sorry, Daddy.
A long-awaited return to the arena for the Vogues.
Don't need no little kids in this game. Otherwise, I'm out. I don't mind shit talking.
I'll still shit on you.
Yeah, yeah. What the hell?
I'm just joking, bro. Sorry.
Yeah, shit talking is good, man. Especially in these games. But when it becomes toxic like PUBG sometimes or Rust.
The Vogues are facing some hardship. Just
I'm
one
outie.
courageous contestant left.
Alright. This is weird. Is there gravel? Okay.
Smoke grenade out!
The big splash will need to come back from that wipeout.
They'll need to wash away the mistakes they made there.
I like the
Respawn
game.
alert. The big splash are back in action.
I like the game. I like the shit talk. Don't really like the toxic stuff. Don't like the grapple hook. If I aim to something and I aim to go up using the grapple hook, I should go up using the grapple hook.
The Vogues have started a cash out, hoping to end this match with a tidy profit.
Flash trap!
So what's the point of the freaking frag, man? Or what's the point of the flash if they could still see you with the flash? It's so dumb, man. The flash should have usage. If they could still see you using the flash, then the flash is pointless. Christ almighty. Alright, I'll follow you. Or I'll follow you. I'll be your backup.
Are in danger, but
Wait,
there's
what the
still
hell?
one contestant
There was two of us there and there was just one guy?
to cash out. Great steal. Yikes. Team wipe for the powerhouses.
Scotty,
Eesh.
even the best come grinding to a halt.
Yikes. That doesn't seem to make sense. We were both shooting at him. We both were shooting at him, but yeah, he still capped both of us. It's weird.
That's the button. Fantastic performance from all involved.
Second place. At least we got second place.
It's lights out in the arena, just as the spotlight swings to our winners. From all of us here,
Hey, for
thanks for watching.
hey, for my the guy that said I was shit talking on my team, like, listen, for a first timer to PvP, getting second place is pretty damn good. Especially it's 3 versus 3. Well, actually it's 3 different teams fighting each other, so second place is not really that good. But at least we did better than last place, which means we were trying. Which means we understood and we read the mechanics. So, but there was someone else on our team. What the hell? There was a third guy. The third guy didn't do jack shit. It's like he showed up and okay, well. And that was, I wouldn't say that was the finals. I'm gonna keep checking out everything with regards to the game. So far the combat is smooth. Switching between using your L1, not so much. Check out other things. What else is going to happen? What else is happening in the game? Contestants. These are the contestants I'm choosing. Creating. I could create more, but I don't want to create more at the moment. Equipment. Standard equipment I'm giving. I like the guy that told me to shut my bitch ass up when he didn't realize I was on his team. Maybe he plays nothing but PvP. That's another thing you have to realize. When you play PvP game, there can be people who are God. They're God. You're so terrible at this game. Kill yourself. Kill yourself, please. Just murder yourself. Throw yourself off a building. Please, they're God. Someone kill this person. In real life, go to their house, kill them. That's the type of people that you will be playing with. Like, I can't wait for someone to kill you. I'm gonna go have sex with your girlfriend when you're not looking. That's the type of people you play with. You have to accept that type of nonsense. However, when it gets to toxic level, like I'll murder your girlfriend, I'll kill your mother, you know, or nigger this, or white bready this, and all this racist shit. That's when you're out. You're Audi 6000. Too much of that was in Fortnite. Too much of that is in Apex. Talking shit is one thing. When you start going towards racism, segregation, demeaning people, bullying, I checked out in Rust and checked out in Fortnite as fast as possible. I don't give a shit if that game makes billions of dollars. Fuck that game. That's for 2-year-olds and little grown-ups still in grown men's bodies. Fucking pussies play that game. No respect for other people. I would rather play Call of Duty and Apex any day of the week. Well, I wouldn't say pussies play Fortnite. I just say majority of the pussies play Fortnite. Or the ones that don't grow up and still, you know, bully people like people in Rust, bullying children. Grown-ass adults bullying children. Call themselves men and women. Okay, dollars for this. Oh yeah, I went over this and be like, what the hell is this garbage? It's $10 for this. You get this, this, and this. And then there's an Elvis type suit. And then you're checking out the Elvis suit, and you're looking at the Elvis suit. And it does nothing. There's no perks or anything to it. It's just there to look flashy. That's the type of fur on the bullshit that I don't like. So far, the finals with regards to purchase items and things related to the store is the same as every other free-to-play game. That falls into the battle arena. So no thank you. They need to fix that type of stuff. Otherwise, it's no different from Apex, Fortnite, a little bit Call of Duty. The combat style, the combat mechanics, the world design, how you do things is the same. And of course, the players in the game are the same. Scumbags, good people, bad people, you know, same thing. But it really depends on, you know, how your mentality, you know, there's to a level that you're supposed to accept things. Okay, so the store is this. This is the store. Let's see. I'm assuming 1,000 means $10 because 1,000 every single free-to-play game means $10. I'm going according to Baldur's Gate logic or Neverwinter D&D logic. 1,000 means $10. So $10 for this. What is this? I don't understand. I don't understand. Is this going to help me? If I spend $10 in Warframe for something, it has to help me to progress further in the game. Is this going to help me progress further in the game? So this is equivalent to Warframe buying skins, but you don't need to do so. So if I don't need to purchase these things, am I going to get these things by getting into combat? So let's see. Did I get anything in that combat situation? I got, out of 3,000, I got 180 credits. And I still have my 120 cash. So consider the C that says 150 in the top right corner, equivalent to that platinum in Warframe. So I have 150 plats. Or in Warframe, if this is not considered 150 plats, this is considered $1.50, it would be like 1 plats or 2 plats in Warframe. So I'm considering it to be $1.50. So I'm brokerage joke. Or I don't know. I can't tell. Could be 150, could be $1. There's no way of knowing. And the combat, I got in second place, and I did get 550 experience points towards a battle pass. So it does allow leniency towards battle pass, like For Honor. You don't have to purchase a battle pass, but you have to keep fighting, keep winning or keep losing until you get enough experience points to unlock second level of the battle pass, which is right here, to get this, rather than to purchase it. Contracts. First win of the day. See what my contracts are. If I get the first win of the day, I get 4,000. So if me and that guy were to win this competition, we'd have got 4,000. Would 4,000 allow me to get my battle pass? No. So it would got halfway. And is this a guarantee first win of the day thing that will happen on the regular? So if I go into another competition with someone, would it give me another first 4,000 if I beat? Highly doubt it. Might be a one-time thing. So just to get experience points might take a while, as it does in any free-to-play game. That might not. I don't know. I only got 550 for this in one battle, so 550 for one battle, whether I lose or I win, is a lot of battles to just get 9,000. Is it really? Yes. So if I get 550, that's 1,100. So that's 2 battles for 1,100. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 battles. I would have to do 10 battles just to get 9,000. 8 or 10 battles just to get 9,000 experience. Just to unlock it from level 1 to level 2. Does that seem logical and fair? I would say for beginner, no. For a beginner, I would think 5 battles would be preferred to get the experience points from level 1 to level 2. For a goddamn beginner. Person just getting to there need to be a little bit of leniency. It seems to be like not a leniency, or maybe these people decide, okay, we'll make the grind hard as you start the game, but as you go through the game, we'll make the grind easier. Says no game developer ever in the free-to-play arena. So yeah, 10 battles not that bad if you're doing consistently, but as we all know, based on that match, those battles could last for more than 20 minutes, more than 30 minutes. So do you have time to do that every single day? That's hours just to get 9,000. Not 1 hour, not 2, probably 3 hours, or depending on how fast you do kills, maybe just 2 hours. But that's assuming that you're good. And then there's also network connection. If your network doesn't go down, you have to worry about doing it all over again. Okay, so equipment. Did I get anything from that mission? Nothing. I got nothing. Nothing to unlock yet. Not even one thing, like in the Warframe or in Neverwinter or in, even For Honor, you get at least one thing for even trying. Other than, I did get credits, but that's for just participating in getting second place. This requires 800 credits. This requires 1,000 credits. So to get 800 credits, I would have to, for my first battle is 800 credits and 550 experience points. So that's a lot of goddamn fighting just to get 800 credits to unlock. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. It's not terrible like certain Battle Royale games, but it's not good either. Not looking good so far. It's a lot of grind. 10 fights just to get enough to buy a weapon. Not sure if the kill ratio is good, but based on wait. Let's see. These are the throwing knives, the ones I was doing in practice. And I remember using the throwing knife either, and range wasn't good either. I don't think I would want to go do 10 missions just to get a shotgun or anything. So the logical choice might be just to get the rifle, get rid of this, go rifle, and then proceed forward. Okay, so far this is how with regards to, okay, so the finals, where am I with regards to scoring? I said 3.8, but then I knock it down to a point with regards to stupid grappling, not going where I wanted to go. 3.7. The combat was good. I like the shit talking, that's good. Back to 3.8. Traversing is good. Going through windows and doors, good. Don't like the experience points gain, but I believe it's fair. So 3.9, 9.5, 3.9.5. Not sure if I like the whole $10 for cosmetics. So all in all, for combat and everything I talked about, the final so far with regards to functionality and training and practicing, I would say I didn't do practice range. I would say it's at a 4. The game is at a 4 now. I'm starting from 0 and I'm going up. Most people start from the base of 5, and if the game gets worse, it starts to decrease and go 4. So if I was to start from 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I would be at 8 right now if I was to start from 5. The game would be at 8 if I was to start from 5. But I'm starting from 0, so it's at a 4. So just to know, if anyone's saying, oh, you only think the game's a 4, if anyone watched this video, no. I'm only starting from 0. Standard, most people will start from 5 and then work it up to 10, or work it down to 0 from 5, -4, -3, so on and so forth. So from 5, I would say the game is at 8 so far, based on everything in total, at 8. And the only thing I could possibly see that's terrible with regards to the game so far is the standard that you'll find in every free-to-play game, the grind, and the waste of money on cosmetics that's not going to help you in combat. That's why I have the game at 4 points so far, which is a standard of 8, starting from 5, but starting from 0, standard of 4. I can't see this game going beyond that based on everything I'm seeing, but it all depends on me playing the game more to see if this game goes beyond an 8. Because I'm at an 8. I'm not going to jump to a 9. I'm going to jump to a 8.1, 8.2, 8.3, 8.4, 8.5, 8.6, 8.7, 8.8, and then to a 9. Like I did, started from where I was, each point per point per point per point per point. So, moving forward, more experimentations. And so far, my blue reticles didn't really help me much. So switch to blue, white, red. Don't really do much, but it is kind of helpful. So I guess the deep blue does work a little. And this, it's really hard to work the weapon wheel when enemies are shooting at you. You throw this, the enemy is not going to be there. He's going to be over there by the time you throw it. And by the time you switch back to your weapons, you cap off a few rounds into you. And by the time you start capping off rounds into him, he cap off enough rounds into you and you're dead. So the reason to have the weapon wheel here while you're running makes sense. But it really should be something that you could just throw with like this. This should be the throw button. When I press on this, a grenade should be thrown. Or the weapon wheel should pull up. You should have the ability to throw it based on up button, left button, right button, or down button, which is the emote button. And you could press it rapidly, like I'm pressing this rapid. Then to go in your weapon wheel every single time to select the grenade, or to use as many of your grenade and then switch to another one. There should be something like in Horizon Forbidden West. You scroll to the left, scroll to the right.
On me, come on.
That's almost instantaneous rather than to pull it up, select it, then have it, then throw it. Not really a fan of that, but it works. It's good enough. So, all in all, the game's an 8 right now, which is very good for a game that just came out. And there is one thing I did make a mistake about with regards to talking about the game. The color of the skin on the people, the rendering of skin on people, it's off because this is a free-to-play game and they don't have the type of tech to have something like Last of Us level skin texture. So you could tell that the skin is very glossy and very glowy and very shiny, so it makes it look unrealistic. So if you're the judge and say, oh, well, the skin and texture of people look unrealistic, well, this is a free-to-play game and they're not running on that type of hardware anyway to begin with, so you can't judge it that much on anything. So yeah, it's good enough for what it is. So as it stands, this game is an 8. Anyone who has this game in the 9 probably haven't been thinking about all these other things and all these other factors as well. And of course, toxic people being toxic people are going to lower the points. So the reason why it's not above 8 right now is I know for a fact there's going to be toxic bully people and assholes in the game that's going to draw a lot of people out of it. And that's the reason why a lot of people don't play PvP as well. Because there's a lot of terrible, ridiculously disgusting human beings on this planet that just can't live their life. And they will say it's just shit talking. Like when you're talking bad, like something demeaning of someone that's on a personal level or on a prejudicial level, that's not shit talking. That's aiming directly for them. That's outside of the game. So there need to be a level of disciplinary actions with regards to people who create PvP games, which there isn't. It's like, oh man, shut the bitch ass up. They don't need to be anything like that. That's how PvP is. Like, no. Discrimination, prejudice, racism, that's a real world thing as well as a game thing. If a game company can't hold accountable for those things, then they should be in business, period. That's why I got out of Rush. Like, get the fuck out of here, Rush. You got a bunch of clown-ass grown-ups playing, you know, pretending to be grown-ups, bullying little children and stuff. Yeah, so so far I'm good with this. Exit out, do another mission. I don't mind people telling me I'm terrible, but like, yeah, I know I'm terrible. It's like, go kill yourself then. It's like, okay, I'll do that tomorrow. At the bus stop of Here and Never. Let's see, Solo Bank. I'm really liking this game, though. I like the idea of a competition. That's what I like. But so far there doesn't seem to be something that has meaning to it. Like in Apex, there's something that has meaning to it. In Fortnite, there's something that has a meaning to it. A destination to get to. It need to be something like in Cyberpunk. Beat the bigger bad guy. Who's behind the curtain? Who's the Wizard of Oz? If it's just a battle royale for battle royale sake, just to enjoy a PvP, it doesn't seem to have much value beyond that being what it is. It needs to have more for it. Let's try Bank. I'm talking a lot about this game because I guess I'm feeling it, you know. But if I start hearing a lot of little children or clowny people in here, be like, there's a reason why I don't play PvP a lot, man. Like, I don't mind shit talking, but I believe aggressive people shouldn't play PvP games. That's what my beliefs are. It's just gonna make your life even more. Games are meant for relax, not to be aggressive. The only time you're supposed to be aggressive is towards the enemy that's killing you over and over again, not the people who are on your side. Or the user isn't supposed to be aggressive. It's like the game, the enemy, the boss in the game is supposed to be aggressive. Okay, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. What the hell? Oh. I really hate the grapple hook. Like, it grapples onto a place and then if it's not a ledge, you're screwed. And then you have to wait for a stupid goddamn cooldown timer. You know what? That really pissed me off now I think about it. 7.9. 7.9.
The competition is getting fierce.
Why do I have to wait for a cooldown timer for a goddamn grapple hook? It's a grappling hook. 7.9.
Coins banked by the shock and awe.
Shock and awe. Ooh, I like that. Can I get over there? Let's try it. Don't try it. Nope.
Ah, I love this part of our show. Who will get to the new vault first?
By the way, who's talking? What? This dude have an RPG. Does that seem fair? Oh yeah, this isn't a game about fairness. It's a game about winning. That's right. Can I collect his RPG at least?
Every coin adds
That will
up.
suck if I
Be
can't
bank
pick
for
up
the
his
mighty.
stuff. Okay. Okay.
Going for deposit D.
What the fuck? See why I don't like the grapple hook? It has a low range. It cannot grapple onto the thing and then you cannot bounce back up.
A new vault just appeared. Let's
That-
see who grabs that cash.
That really sucks. 7.9. Oh, wait a minute, they could pick this up?
Hold
Holy
on,
shit.
folks. Contestant from the Shokanor is a walking gold mine. It's either bank or bust for them now.
A contestant with deep pockets just got eliminated.
Someone from the Kingfish is loaded. But remember, in Bank It, heavy pockets can quickly become empty ones.
Down goes a contestant. Unfortunately, they didn't manage to stash that fortune. Someone else might, though. Tiny treasures make big measures. Deposit by the Kingfish.
We have a team
Jesus
very
Christ.
close to victory. Our contestants will really be keeping their eyes out for anyone hoarding coins now.
Head to Vault 3!
Absolutely shocking in the best way possible. The Shock and Awe deposited their way to the win. On behalf of our sponsors, thanks for tuning in.
The grapple hook is terrible, man. It doesn't even hold on after a certain period. You use the grapple hook to hold on. And it doesn't, I mean, if you're aiming all the way up to a building, it has only a certain range. So it can only be pulled to a certain location. And then if you can't stand on that location, you fall off. Yeah. Yeah, I'm out. The game is decent, half decent. I mean, I was expecting more from this game. That's all I gotta say with regards to the game. Is it better than Fortnite? Well, Fortnite has years to go, and Apex had years on it. They really have to tweak the game. They have to tweak that goddamn grappling hook. They have to have purpose with regards to those skins. I mean, if the skins are just for flashing, great. But if I'm going to lose in the combat or win in combat, I need to have something better than 200, and I had 180, and I got third place, and I got what? Just a couple of more currency added. I'm now 230. It doesn't seem to add up to the value for which you don't get enough currency for. Like, the game guarantees that you need to win in order to get enough money. But depending on who you're playing against, because this is PvP and there are going to be people better than you, it's going to take you long to get that currency, because there are obviously going to be people better than you. So when you're getting better, even if you do get better weapons or better understanding of how to use the game, but there really is no understanding and better understanding how to use grappling hook, because grappling only has a certain range. It's going to take a long time, and it's going to test your patience if you're not the patient person, for you taking a long time in order to understand how it works. One of the reasons why I don't play PvP games a lot is because there is no point to them. It's just do this again and go do that again. You know, in Dark Souls game or in Bloodborne or in Elden Ring, when you die over and over again, you got to do a level over again because the boss kick your ass, or the enemies in that level kick your ass because you're too under level or you're too cocky, and you got to do it over again. That at least has purpose to it. You're going towards a destination. You're going towards a vault. You're going towards an item. You're going to achieve something. The only thing you're achieving in PvP games is to get more money, to buy better outfits, to buy better items, so you could be better at your thing. You're not achieving greater ends other than just to be the winner. And that's the whole point of PvP, but that's also the Achilles of PvP, is because that's all it does. There's no company you're taking down. There's no big boss you got to take out. But it is good every now and again to have a good PvP, at least one PvP attached to your, you know, your palette. If it's not Call of Duty, it's Fortnite. If it's not Fortnite, it's Apex. If it's not Apex, it's another game, you know. It's one of those shit. It's a PUBG game, or if it's not PUBG, it's a different game. It could be Vigor. But so far, I like this. I need to push forward more. 250 FP. If this takes forever, so far that was 2 combat missions for 280 credits and 0 FP. I'm assuming I have to win a competition to get an FP. So there's another thing. If you have to actually win in order to get FP, I'm gonna have to look this up, but if you actually have to win to get FP, then I might take a while to get FP. And if that's the thing in the game, you have to win to get FP, a lot of people are gonna check out, man. So hopefully that's not an issue. And I've also seen on my name where it says contestant on the top that is leveling up. So I'm not even at halfway point with 2 combat and with training. So you consider training leveling up, you consider combat, those 2 combat missions leveling up. So I'm not even at the halfway point to get from level 1 to level 2. So the leveling in this is, the leveling is decent. 2 combat, I should be here. So leveling is decent. The experience points gained, however, is not decent towards Battle Pass. It's very slow, but that's expected because it's a Battle Pass. But the currency given, however, is atrocious. I should get more currency if I'm supposed to get 3,000. So far, this is an 8 game. That's all I could give the game, 8. I'll do one more battle, and then I'll check out. What time is it anyway? It's 9 o'clock. I'll do one more battle. I'll do a tournament. No more quick plays. One tournament. Oh God, but it says 1 minute for this tournament. But here's the thing: it felt like more than a minute when we were in mission. Maybe it's you get a minute to initiate the mission, but when you're in mission, it's far longer. So I don't know what this 1 minute means, because damn sure it took longer in that last mission than a minute. 3 rounds, teams of 3, play cash out. Oh yeah, another thing that bothers me, why I drop it down to 7.9 from 8, but back up to 8, and now back down to 7.9 again. It's hard to see the cash box, man. They're spread out the place, and they're this giant yellow thing that is shown in practice. If you go to tutorials here, you load up tutorials, there's these giant cash boxes. You collect them on the floor. These little objects you find around, you pick them up using the square button. The same button for your reload. Here's another thing too, why I'm keeping it at 7.9 now I think about it. The reload button is the same button for picking up the object and then putting it in the cash out box. So if you're reloading while you get to the object, you pick up the box to take to the object, and then if an enemy pops up, you drop obviously the object and you start shooting at them, you kill them, then you go pick up the object, but then all of a sudden it goes to reload. Like here, you find these are in mission. press the triangle button to open them. You have to wait till they're open. Then you get the box. So you have to... See, this is what I don't like. You find it, you then have to open it, then you have to pick it up, then you have to take it to the location, then you have to put it there, then you have to wait for it to cash out. So there are 3 things happen. Open the box, pick it up, run to the place, wait for the cash out to happen, defend the cash out. 3 things. Rather than just pick it up, go to cash out. And it's the same button as your reload. It's the same button. Who would use the interactive button for picking up the object and taking the same button for reload? That's like causing disaster. You're almost at your and all of a sudden an enemy comes towards you and you try to reload. You drop the box. It's that damn bug again. Okay, 7.8. There's a bug in the game. That just kept me on the wall. And then there's this. Then after you acquire the enemy's cash out, kill the enemy, acquire their cash out, which is yellow. You then go to your location and then do your cash out. But here's the thing. If these boxes are huge rectangular objects like this in missions, there are many large rectangular objects or square objects in mission that are yellow, such as this. So if you run to this, if you see it from a distance, you run to this and you realize this is just a container that could be hiding someone in. There are many. There should be an actual color for the thing for which you're cashing out that's different from everything else that are yellow, because in a location where there are multiple objects, trees, buildings, and everything, it's hard to see it, especially in a city environment. It's hard to see where that object is. So you're looking for it, and it's spread all over the place. Sometimes it's hidden, and you're looking out for enemies as well. You can't find it in a grassy, so you're now forced to look for something carefully to see where it is, and it has to look exactly like that thing. Then you find it, then you open it, then you carry it to the nearest location where you could cash out, but that location might not be where it is. That's point of the fun of the game as well. But at the same time, it's kind of annoying because not carrying it, that's the part that's good. Finding it amongst every other thing in the mission that's yellow in color is annoying, especially as many things in the mission are rectangular and yellow in color. So you have to be scanning for something ridiculously, like I was doing in many missions, like where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Every goddamn thing is yellow. Doesn't really make sense. It'll be hard to find something, so I stopped looking for it and I just went on to kill people. So that's why I'm at a 7.8 now. So yeah, not sure if this is if this game is at its peak level yet, or even at its beginning levels to be considered to something that will last beyond a certain period if they don't tweak those things. The cash out needs to be a different goddamn color. It can't be yellow like everything else in the mission. The grappling hook needs to be adjusted. I don't want to grapple onto something and I can't reach that location because my grapple hook don't go far enough. And even when I get close to it and I use my grapple hook and I aim directly towards, I'm standing right under the house and I aim towards the roof, I don't want to aim towards the roof after I grapple and it grapple to pull me up, and then all of a sudden it doesn't pull me all the way up, it pulls me into the damn wall rather than pull me all the way up. That pissed me the hell off. So there's a lot that goes into game that gamers who make games don't consider these things when they're playing. I'm thinking in my head maybe they have considered, or they just don't understand games from the point of view of people who are non-PvP. So I'm assuming they only made this game for people who are PvP, which is a dumbass thing to do. But I'm sure that the other half of them didn't make it for people who are PvP and say, no, you can't do that. Otherwise, we're gonna fail before we even, grow wings and fly. So far, the finals good. The most I could give this game right now is a 7.8. There are tons of issues. And as I play even more missions, I'll be able to tell once I get from Battle Pass, once I get to Battle Pass 2, and once I get to level 2, then I'll make my final assessments, which means I'll do 8 more missions, and then I will be able to tell from the ground up if this is a game that's even worth it under the PvP arena. Or maybe you should go back to Apex or something like that. But I'm thinking the powers might be the reason that many people are attracted to game. Maybe I get powers. Maybe I get huge shields. Maybe I get different powers. I don't know, man. And the fact that there are toxic players that are going to be out there, even people on your own team, that doesn't bowl well, man. Like this arena, the PvP arena, is a financial arena. Someone's backing this. If you want everyone to play, then there has to be a level of control with regards to who are playing. I don't mind shit talking, but there are going to be those worst people that show up to the party. There has to be some level of control. So far, the game is 7.8. I can't give it anything beyond that. Anyone who's have this game in the 9 already has probably played way early into the game, probably bought battle passes, bought this, bought that, waste a lot of their money and said, man, get your ass out of here. That's not how gaming goes. If you're spending money, doing your own thing, spending your own cash, and then judging it based on everything that the game gives to you based on your cashing out, that's all you, man. That's not how it goes for standard people, randoms coming into the game, or even professional people judging game. It's like no one wants to drop tons of money just to get the best stuff so they could kick ass and call people names and stuff. But nah, that's not how it goes. That's not how something that lasts for a long time goes. So yeah, 7.8 right now. That's the most I could give it. I'll play this game probably one more time this week or next week. Once I get past level 2, then I'll be able to truly tell if this is a good game or not. Most I could see this game staying to is if my rage meter kicks in to a high degree, it'll stay at an 8 most. If it doesn't kick in, it might get to an 8.5. I really can't see this game going beyond an 8.5 based on what I'm seeing. Those purchased items in the store, none of them seem to be things that have perks with regards to them. I have a bat. I have a sword. Can I swing the bat continuously? Is there a description onto the bat? Or is it just a bat for using a bat? Is there perks on the bat? Is there toxic or anything on the weapon? Is it just a weapon, a different type of weapon? Fast recoil. I need a description onto what the weapon is and what comes with the weapon, what the perks are in the weapon. So far, there's nothing. There's nothing. Yeah, 7.8 so far. I'm checking out. I'm going to play some Warframe. I probably won't air Warframe, but that's my opinion on the game. Like, it's great. Love the shit talking of the behavior of the game, the movement of the game, speed of the game. But I'm going to be real with it. There's lots of things that doesn't work. It doesn't work. The most I could give it is 8, but a lot of people might not even give it a 7.8. Some people might play it once or twice and be out. Alright. It's good, but it's good. It's good for free-to-play game, what it is. It's not special, but it's good. So far. We'll see next week or sometime this week.